Good day, people. With me here today, I have a topic which I find to be upside down. Uh, for some reason, death has become more important than life. People spend more on dead people than they would on people alive. I remember a funeral where both parents died in a car accident and left two of their children behind. It was a very sad funeral. But the worst thing was that there were financial expectations from them in terms of catering, upgrading to more expensive caskets, and so on. These kids lost both breadwinners, but yet you go there with expectations of getting bread. You then say to them, you must bury your parents with dignity. Everyone knows what that means. Everything should be expensive. Since when is feeding people with a lot of fancy food dignity? Since when is an expensive casket or dome dignity? Since when is a convoy of fancy cars dignity? Come on, people. Let's be realistic. There's something else which I really fail to understand. There are people who spend their lives around about a maximum of 30 people. Those would be close family and a few friends. And this would be a situation for years. Wait until that person dies. You have 300 people attending the funeral. Are we most appreciated when we are dead? Those people would never come to check on you when you are alive. I don't even understand why people should eat at a funeral, except for those who come far away, of course. The funeral service starts at around 7 o'clock in the morning. Why don't you eat breakfast at your place like you normally do before you go to work? The burial ends at around 12 noon normally, just in time for lunch. Why don't you go home for lunch? People normally say when people come to pay their condolences, they should be catered for, because they came to support you. Are we paying for condolences? I have no problem with someone catering for their guests, but a funeral is a funeral. And what annoys me most is that it's expected. After the funeral, some would be complaining about the food, some would be complaining about transport, some would be complaining about how the casket looks. Why should that matter so much? The only person who benefits out of all this situation is the service providers. You'd find people worried about how they are going to pay the service providers, and being less worried about the fact that they have lost a loved one. You know, peer pressure has become a norm internationally. If it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. So this is something I find to be very upside down, something I have a different view about. I think people do what has been done before, not because whether it's right or wrong, it's good or bad, just the fact that it has been done that way before. So I think It's about time we look at things the way they are and do them to benefit ourselves in a positive way. I think, yeah, I think that's it. And please comment below if you think otherwise, or if you also find this to be upside down. And I might be doing more videos of this nature, since this is not the only topic you'd find to be upside down. With that said, thank you for your time. Till the next video.